toys, they have really evolved over time. It went from like cavemen playing with sticks, rocks, human feces, whatever to entertain them, to now just handing your kid an iPhone and calling it a day. But looking back on it, some of the toys I grew up with were legendary, and some of them not so much. So today, let's talk about childhood toys. Now, I think we can all admit there was a point in our life where we were down horrendous for these Pokemon cards. You had to collect them all. Now, you were automatically him if you had like a holographic Charizard in like the 3rd grade. And then you would likely hit the point where you get burnt out on Pokemon cards. I've collected enough fake animals. Let's keep it a buck. Nobody knew how to play the actual like card game of it. So eventually you would just straight up retire from them bad boys. Next up, you got the WWE craze, specifically like these action figures and this ring. It all went crazy, under the lights, got the announcers going, got all the hype just to, deliver an elite matchup of cramming your Hulk Hogan and Brock Lesnar action figures together. Any opportunity you got, you would scream out any WWE one-liner. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? And then, once you got bored of that, well, you threw away the action figures in the ring, and you would just resort to doing it to, like, whoever, your siblings, your friends. It was just great. Don't try this at home. I don't know about that. I don't think anybody listened to that WWE. Sorry to tell you. Next up, you have the Wubble Bubble Ball. Anybody remember that? I remember being so hyped once I finally got my hands on one of these. And then within, like, 2 hours, the thing popped. You lied to a generation of kids. What a letdown. Next up, we got what started this YouTube channel, and that was plush and puppets. Yeah, I loved these things back in the day, and you could tell by my first few videos, I had my own cinematic universe with these things. But yeah, I had to give them a brief shout out. Then, of course, you had fidget spinners. Those things went crazy for like a month. In 2017, those were another one where you could just like collect them all. They were dirt cheap, so you could just get them every time you walked into like a gas station or something. You'd be on the fidget spinner grind. But that about wraps it up for childhood toys. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite toy growing up? And yeah, thank you for tuning in.